Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first are some strange lights that were taken in the UK. Got this one here. And this one here also, I think this one was in infrared. This was in Arizona. Also got this one off of Reddit of a UFO over London. And this one is actually from 2013 of this strange UFO over London. It looks very similar to a UFO that was seen over New York and over an NFL football game. Let's see. Also have this video of a spiral that was just recently spotted in the South Pacific. I have this video here, and then this other video showing you better images of it. But of course, you know, the mainstream media is trying to say that this is some kind of rocket ship, or a launch of a rocket ship or some ridiculous thing like that. Anyways, found this on Reddit too, of a possible gray alien that was spotted on a game cam. Now again, you know, I can't vouch for this. I'm not going to say whether it's real or not. Link will be in the description. You can check it out and make your own determination. Let's see, also have this article here about these elongated 3,000-year-old Paracas skulls. Now, you know, these skulls are found all over the place, so I know they're real, but what I find interesting is that you're not going to find these in any academic or college textbooks. Like the quackademics want to pretend like, you know, that these don't even exist, and if you do show them these, they'll come up with all kinds of reasons that this isn't real. Anyways, I'll take a look at that. And then last, this really is, I mean, I don't know if it has to do with UFOs, but I remember when this came out, I thought it had something to do with microorganisms or something like that. But now that, you know, with what I know now, I think it had more to do with our underwater neighbors. It was a television program with Barbara Walters, where she was looking into the deaths of 22 scientists in the UK. And these guys were supposedly doing some work for NATO, and you know, all the mysterious deaths. Anyways, we'll check that out. So let's go to this first video here. It says these two lights are not stars. And I think that's interesting that, you know, you have these two sets of lights, and you know, the other video is going to be the same thing. But anyways, check this out.
Aligned. I do know the light sky now in my area, having watched it extensively over the past month. These were definitely not stars. They were stationary in the sky and were present for around 5 minutes before disappearing. I shot this footage on my iPhone. I've not edited it, even for color and contrast, although in places you may see that I've cropped it, and I've also cut out the boring bits.
Anyways, that's that. You know, it's a pretty long video, 3 minutes. Check it out. Now another video here, you know, something somewhat similar, except with this one, another light shows up. So I'm just going to play just a second of this, and then of course the link will be in the description, so you know, you go to his channel and check that out. But let me just play just a few seconds of this when this third light shows up.
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Dude.
You see, this guy is flashing them. And then I think in the end, I think another one, yeah, here's another one that shows up. But anyways, a link to this will, you know, be in the description. Definitely go to his site here, our UFOB videos. Check him out, check it out. Let's see this one here. This is from Reddit of a UFO that was seen by a plane. So let me just back up a little. And that's that video. Link will be in the description. Let's go to this next one, UFO over central London. Now, you know, this little spinning UFO, remember, I posted a bunch of these videos. There was a video from New York City very similar UFO. And then another video that I uploaded of a UFO that was seen at an NFL football game looked very similar to this one. Attic music, huh? Well, anyways, kind of interesting. Link will be in the description. Let's go to this one here. Now, this was just recently seen. And of course, they're going to come up with some stupid excuse. But anyways, let me just start this at the beginning. This is only 20 seconds long.
Pacific Islands of Samoa and Fiji spotted something weird last night, a strange spiral in the night sky. Check it out. You can see it right there. Spectators obviously immediately posted it to social media in hopes of some kind of explanation. An American astronomer says it was caused by fuel being released from a Chinese rocket launched earlier that day.
We'll have to take their word for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. It was fuel from a Chinese rocket. Now, this is the same thing. Does this look like fuel that was launched from a Chinese rocket? Yeah, this one is just music and stuff like that. I don't want to get hit with any copyright violations, but yeah, this was actually it. And yeah, this thing was moving across the sky. You know, that actually this one might have been, because this one doesn't look, or it looks kind of like it, but it's a little different, definitely a little different. But, you know, there was another news story where, I mean, I didn't post that one. I actually deleted it. But there was another news story where I think in the video you do see this thing moving across the sky. So that's, you know, there's no way this is fuel from a Chinese rocket. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let's see. Now, this one is just some images. Supposedly, oh yeah, this is AI model generating images from any prompt. Yeah, I don't think these images are real. AI model generating images from any prompt. Alien caught on night trail cam. Yeah, this photo here just looks a little too whimsical. Anyways, link will be in the description. Let's see. This is an interesting article here about these elongated 3,000-year-old Paracas skulls belong to an unknown human race. Elongated skulls are a very interesting global phenomenon. Across the planet, researchers are constantly uncovering traces of these mysterious artifacts, the nature of which supposedly defies explanation. Many researchers enthusiastically cite elongated skulls as evidence of the existence of forbidden archaeology, and some of them even believe that they are proof that the true history of humanity is hidden from most people. Of course it is. Like these, you know, elongated skulls, Homo capensis, some people, or, you know, some of them are called, they're found all over the planet. And actually, I don't know if anyone has heard of the Huns. If you do some digging, and, you know, you find certain books, the descriptions of the Huns all had elongated skulls. And I think a lot of their descendants are still around. Supposedly the banking industry, there's a video out by Karen Hudez, and she says that our banking industry is actually run by the descendants of these people. They're Homo capensis. But I find it interesting that, you know, you're not going to find any of these skulls in any archaeology book, any anthropology book, or, you know, any book on a college campus. Again, yeah, the archaeologists want to pretend like these skulls don't exist, which is ridiculous. But anyways, link will be in the description. Now let's go to this last video here. It's 15 minutes long. I'm just going to play the first few minutes of it, but, you know, basically she's explaining these mysterious deaths of these scientists that were working with NATO. And again, you know, knowing what I know now, I'm confident that it most likely had something to do with, you know, our underwater neighbors. You know, maybe they detected them, and, you know, these scientists weren't supposed to know about them. But anyways, check this out.
It would likely be a bestseller because all of the dead, almost 24 to date, worked in Western Europe's defense industry.
And the deaths, some bizarre by any standards, have been scattered across the continent. Only by chance did the pattern emerge. But the question is obvious. Is this all just coincidence, or has international espionage produced a string of murders? Well, Stone Phillips went to Europe to investigate, and here's what he found out.
The mystery begins here in picturesque Bristol, England. In August 1986, Vimal Dajubai, a 24-year-old computer scientist, drove his car to this 200-foot-high suspension bridge. He walked out along the edge. Then he jumped to his death. Or was he pushed? Dajubai had left no suicide note. When his body was recovered, initial police reports noted a strange puncture mark on his thigh. But the case passed virtually unnoticed. Then one night about a month later, on this hill overlooking Bristol, another young computer scientist, Ashad Sharif, working for the same company, tied a rope around a tree, wrapped the other end around his neck, then got back into his car and pushed the accelerator to the floor. Dajubai and Sharif were both working for Marconi.
Imagine that, putting a rope around your neck, tying the other end to a tree, and then driving away. Yeah, you know, I remember hearing about that one too when it happened. But, you know, that's as much as I want to play this. That goes on to describe all of these strange deaths of all these people who are the scientists that work for this company called Marconi. And yeah, in the end, you know, they talked to this one psychiatrist who says that, you know, people at this level, you know, these scientists working at these types of companies or organizations and the type of people they were, if they're going to commit suicide, a lot of them always leave notes. You know, they don't just do this on a whim. And yeah, if you listen to some of the stories, again, it's pretty obvious that there was some kind of malfeasance going on here. So definitely some type of espionage. But again, you know, knowing what I know now, I think it has something to do with, you know, our government's trying to keep this secret that we're not alone on the planet a secret. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.